to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn. It's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Pam, Alex, and Penelope and Julia today.
Who's Penelope and Julia, Alex?
My two dogs.
Yes, he adopted the FAO Schwartz animals.
Super cool.
And they came with little adoption papers. And so now we have Penelope and Julia.
All right.
Now we got 4 dogs.
We're dog sitting. So we have Oakley at home and Lydia's staying with him because he's a very nervous dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's Oakley?
Oakley is my good friend Sarah's dog. And I think Lydia and Oakley are an item.
They're an item?
Yes.
Oh,
yep.
The love is in the air.
Yep. Well,
okay.
At least Oakley has convinced himself that they're an item.
All right.
He's enamored with Lydia, so.
Well, who isn't?
I know. How can you resist?
Well, I hope they all get along with Penelope and Julia.
Yeah, they've been doing good.
Good to know. We are covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Give us a listen at LydiaMediaLLC.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@LydiaMediaLLC.com.
Today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI,
the best plumbers around.
And by Roopers Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it.
Squatch it.
At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at roopersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Roopers.
And hang out for the end of today's episode where Pam and Sarah and I will sample some On the Rocks Midori Sour.
With the magic of podcasting.
The magic of podcast editing. Yes, it was recorded yesterday, but we're going to premiere it today.
And with a quick tasting, we still went off the rails.
True. It's par for the course for this crew.
For sure. And when it comes to tasting tales.
Right.
It doesn't take much.
It is a Friday, and we're taking a look at some fun weekend happenings in the greater Lewiston, Auburn area for our weekend preview. Before we get to the events, let's head over to Alex for the weather.
Rainy today with a high of 41 and a low of 35. Cloudy tomorrow with a high of 55 and a low of 31. Sunny on Sunday with high temps approaching 40.
This afternoon, Friday at 3 p.m., Employer Forum focused on BIPOC youth. Lewiston Auburn Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce. That's located at 415 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. This forum is an opportunity to connect with other employers, share insights, and explore strategies to build a more diverse and inclusive workforce. Topics include workforce needs, skills employers seek in new hires, equity in hiring, and more. Your perspective and participation are essential to building a workforce that reflects and uplifts our community. For more information, visit lametrochamber.com.
Today, Friday from 5 to 11 p.m., 80s and 90s night at Sonder and Dram. That's at 12 Ash Street in Lewiston. Get your Aquanet and your parachute pants ready to go.
Yeah. Tonight at 6 p.m., watercolor bicycling painting. This is happening at Moonstone Pottery, 186 Turner Street in Auburn. Join Moonstone for a magical evening of watercolor painting as they bring a charming bicycle design to life on canvas. Immerse yourself in a creative and relaxing atmosphere, perfect for unleashing your inner artist.
Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 1 p.m., and 7 p.m., Cinderella at Edward Little High School, 77 Harris Street in Auburn. Ballet LA and the Dance Center are proud to announce an original full-length dance production of Cinderella at the Donald M. Gay Performing Arts Center. For more information and tickets, go to thedancecenterla.com.
Tonight, Friday at 7 p.m., Mouth Washington with Art Car and Curfew. This is happening at LA Arts, 168 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. Punk, rock, and post-punk are still alive and well in LA. The general admission show has been curated for an all-ages audience to reflect the deep and living culture of the scene. The show kicks off LA Art's stylistically eclectic downstage performance series and will be the first plugged-in event on the organization's new stage. For more information, visit laarts.org.
Fun happenings at Great Falls Comedy Club tonight, 7:30, Texas Takeout, where I believe they have 4 comedians from Texas visiting Auburn, Maine.
Cool.
Saturday at 7:30, Boston comedian Peter Liu. And Great Falls Comedy Club is located inside Craft Brew Underground at 34 Court Street in Auburn. For more info and tickets, go to greatfallscomedyclub.com.
Tonight, Friday at 7:30 p.m., the Maine Nordiques will play the stinking Northeast Generals.
No, the sticking Jersey.
Oh, no, not this time.
Aw.
They will play at the Colisée, located at 190 Birch Street in Lewiston. For more information, you can visit mainnordiques.com or grab your tickets there as well. And I believe our very own Sarah's singing tonight.
She sure is.
That's awesome.
And the Nordiques are going to become the Lewiston Maniacs tonight, which is pretty cool as
Very
well.
cool.
They'll be
Yes.
wearing the Maniacs colors from the glory days of the late 90s, early 2000s.
Glory days.
Yeah. Friday, tonight, 8:30, more comedy. This is Next Stop Comedy at the pub at Baxter. That's at 120 Mill Street in Lewiston.
St. Dominic Academy is having an open house Saturday at 9 a.m. at the Lewiston campus and 11 a.m. at the Auburn campus. Meet students and staff, get enrollment information, schedule a tour, and get your questions answered.
Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., it's the Maine Home Show at Norway Savings Bank Arena, 985 Turner Street in Auburn. Looking for inspiration for your next home project? Well, you can grab the latest issue of LA Metro magazine, or you can go to the Maine Home Show, or you can do both. It's the perfect place to gather ideas, connect with local professionals, and explore the latest in home improvement. For more information, search Maine Home Show on Facebook.
Yeah, you can definitely do both because our spring issue that's home and garden focused will be heavily present there. So.
By design.
Yes.
Right? You had the crew working double time these past few weeks because we had 2 magazines that had deadlines pretty much on the same day.
Yes. Saturday at 10:30 a.m., preschool playdates is happening at Lewiston Public Library. That's located at 200 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. Preschoolers and their families are invited to stop in and engage in an imaginative play and build friendships. A variety of toys, games, and crafts will be available. All families with children between the ages of 2 and 6 are welcome to attend. Siblings are also welcome.
Saturday at 11 a.m., genealogy drop-in at the Androscoggin Historical Society. Save up your questions and stop by and talk to an expert in the field. The Androscoggin Historical Society is located at 93 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. And for more info, you can go to androhistory.org.
Saturday at noon, Wicked Illustration Studio and Gallery is having an open studio. It is free and open to the public.
Also happening Saturday at 1 p.m., chocolate and beer pairing. Pam's ears just perked up. That's at Craft Brew Underground, 34 Court Street in Auburn. CBU and Chocolate Jim team up to pair seasonal craft beers and Jim's handmade chocolates. Tickets are available on Eventbrite.
Maybe we should have Jim and Jesse in here on the same day.
Oof. There's an idea. I like it.
Saturday at 2:15 p.m., a roller derby is happening. Muddy Buddy Brawl. Lewiston Armory, 65 Central Ave in Lewiston. Come and watch Bangor area derbies, BAD, Bad Omens, take on the Androscoggin Fallen Angels in a jam-packed battle of the buddies.
Saturday, we have high school hockey senior all-star games at the Colisée, 190 Birch Street in Lewiston. 5 p.m., Class B South versus Class B North. At 6 p.m., Class B North versus Class A. And at 8 p.m., Class B South versus Class A.
Live music with Cryin' Caleb. Music to stomp your boots to. This is happening Saturday at 6 p.m. at Obscura Cafe and Drinkery. They're located at 108 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. Cryin' Caleb Aaron is a singing, songwriting, guitar-playing one-man band from Maine, playing his own style of roots rock and roll, country, twang, punk. It's quite the combo.
I like it.
His influence creep out from the shadows stretched over several decades of underground song, from Hank Williams to Bo Diddley to Sinead O'Connor.
A lot of variety there.
Yeah, for sure.
Saturday at 6 p.m., more live music. This time it's Loose Screws at the Cage, 99 Ash Street in Lewiston.
Saturday at 7 p.m., Fiery and Passionate Compositions concert is happening at the Franco Center, 46 Cedar Street in Lewiston. Presented by the Mid-Coast Symphony Orchestra. Tickets cost $25 in advance for adults, $30 at the door. All concerts are free to anyone 25 and under. For more information, visit midcoastsymphony.org.
Big doings at Lost Valley on Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. The Mania X Nordic Festival, Nonstop Nordic and Lost Valley have teamed up to host an end-of-the-season Nordic festival with a sprint competition. The course will be a drag race to the top of a terrain park that is followed by a fast, flowy ride down banked S-turns, drops, and rollers. And Sunday at noon, the Squirrel Downhill. This is not the rodents on skis. This is actually they have a squirrel mountain there,
Yes,
don't they?
a trail.
Yeah,
Squirrel trail.
A squirrel trail. So this is an all-ages, full-speed race down Squirrel. Whether you're a seasoned speedster or you just want to test your limits, this is your chance to claim bragging rights. Lost Valley is at 200 Lost Valley Road in Auburn, and you can find them online at lostvalleyski.com.
Public skate happening Sunday at 11 a.m. right at the Colisee, 190 Birch Street in Lewiston.
Sunday at 1 p.m., a movie matinee showing and discussion of Union Time, Fighting for Workers' Rights. That's at IBEW Local 567, 238 Goddard Road in Lewiston. The documentary captures the valiant fight of workers at the Smithfield Pork Processing Plant in Tar Heel, North Carolina. After the screening, Gene Bruskin, one of the campaign organizers, will lead a discussion. The movie is free and open to all.
Sunday at 1 p.m., Beginner Needle Felting. Create a realistic mushroom sculpture. That is being put on by Faye Wilds. That'll be located at 850 Main Street in Lewiston. The 2-hour class will cover basic tools and techniques to achieve the desired mushroom. All supplies will be provided, and everyone will leave the class with a completed mushroom. For more information, search Faye Wilds on Facebook.
A lot of fun stuff happening this weekend.
Lots of artsy stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all about the arts this weekend.
Get out there and have some fun and enjoy what's happening in the greater Lewiston-Auburn area. This information is sourced from published and submitted events. Times, dates, schedules, and venues may change. Please check with the venue or event organizers prior to making plans.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Through the magic of editing, we bring Sarah back into the studio for some tasting tales.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we're sampling today, courtesy of our friends at Roopers Beverage and Redemption.
Yeah.
Roopers.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! The party
So,
starts there and sometimes here.
It's our second green drink of the week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All about the green.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
Jesse came in to
Very
visit us
green.
on Monday with some tippy cow.
Tipping or tippy?
Tippy.
Tippy, yep.
Tippy cow. And today we have some On the Rocks Midori Sour. Mm-hmm. And they say the 80s are back. And with it, OTR, On the Rocks, is bringing back a coveted and iconic cocktail, the Midori Sour, combining the retro yet refreshing melon flavor of Midori liqueur with the premium bartender quality ingredients consumers expect from On the Rocks.
And we are having construction in
Oh, by
our
the way.
office,
We
if you
are,
can't
so-
tell.
In case you did not notice, it's some hammering happening out there.
It's either, Center Street traffic,
The dog's barking.
the dog's barking, we got construction. You know what,
Yep.
folks? We're real. This is a real podcast.
This is the way it is.
We're
This
sitting
is real life.
We're
Yep.
sitting in an office area just like you, trying to bring you all this quality entertainment. And you know what? The noises around us be damned. That's not going to stop us from
No one
drinking
can
today.
stop us.
We gotta drink at 9:30 a.m.
Pam, is there any more information on that bottle that we should be aware of?
an elevated and vibrant cocktail crafted with Midori melon liqueur and vodka. This is a limited release, so
Okay.
get it while it's out.
Yeah, it's a very pretty color. I was checking out their website. The On the Rocks Premium Cocktails has multiple of these that you can get. You can get, there's like a pineapple jalapeno martini, cosmopolitan, margarita, Manhattan, an old fashioned even. So I'm gonna be stopping by Roops again. Daggone it!
So I was telling you guys off air a little bit. We did a story when I was working for D Magazine, just a little quick story on actually how this business began. I believe it was like two entrepreneurs. They traveled a lot, worked corporate jobs and traveled a lot, and they were tired of the wet bar being just little bottles of just liquor
And so expensive.
and very expensive. So they were like, why not have hotels and, other hospitality places offer small already mixed drinks ready to go.
Yeah.
So
I like this.
here was born On the Rocks.
All right.
Yeah.
It's such a pretty color.
It reminds me of Slimer. It looks a little radioactive.
It
does.
Right.
It does.
We're gonna see that later.
In what way, Sarah?
Yes,
I don't
Sarah.
want to say.
All right, ready? Cheers.
Cheers is
Cheers is.
slanche again this week. Sure does smell good.
It should be On the Rocks.
Why isn't it?
I could use some ice.
Could use some ice.
Oh, it's got some sour on the back end. Ooh.
Yep, it got that in the back of my
Yep.
throat.
Yep. You do that
cannot-
again.
Do you want me to get ice?
No, just splash a little Windex in here. It'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, we'll be fine.
It's good. I would say this is like, I kind of envision in a hotel room, you're getting ready to go out for dinner or a night on the town somewhere, and you just put this in the little hotel glasses with some ice,
Grab
and
some ice out
you
of
have
the
a
ice maker.
pre-evening beverage.
Yeah. And I think because of the color, you want people to see you with this drink,
You
too.
should walk down the hall
Yeah,
of
walk
the
down the
hotel.
hall.
And people can be, what is that?
And you're like, don't worry, it's Ecto Cooler.
Yeah. Pinkies out.
Pinky out.
You should just bring the glass to the ice maker.
Yes, it is a vibrant green.
Yeah,
It is
very
very
vibrant green.
I like the flavor of it. I especially like the smell. Like the smell of it's nice. I'm into that.
Locally owned and locally focused, Lydia Media celebrates the heart of the greater Lewiston-Auburn area through two magazines, Uncle Andy's Digest and LA Metro Magazine, and the new Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast. Each production shines a positive light on local businesses, nonprofits, events, and individuals making a difference in our community. Keep your advertising dollars local and position your business in front of your target audience with Lydia Media. Learn more at LlydiaMediaLLC.com.
What's this about in cans?
I know. I was just looking at that.
Oh my gosh, Rupert, you're killing me.
I mean, I don't know if Roopers has this, but I'm sure they could order it.
Roopers will
Looks
order
like
anything
On the
for 'em.
Rocks has some canned versions of a cucumber lemongrass
Wow.
mule. That looks
Yeah.
delicious, as well as a sparkling lime margarita,
Mango mint mojito.
mango mint mojito.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, they have all kinds. So I love these bottles. I think they didn't cut any
cool.
corners with the bottles.
It's
Yes.
cute. Yeah, I would keep that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what I would ever use it for, but I'm the person who would be like, this is a cute bottle. I may keep it.
That's what happens when you become an adult. You
Yeah.
don't throw away like the good
The
boxes,
good boxes
right? You're like-
and the cute bottles.
I don't do this anymore, but I remember when I got my first iPhone.
Keep the box. Elaine would
Nice the boxes are.
Be, Elaine
Those
would be
come
so
in?
mad at you if you kept it.
I do not keep them anymore.
I still do. I can't help it.
Elaine made me throw all mine away.
I know.
I used to keep them
From
too.
Simply Organized Spaces. She says,
Right.
you don't need that. Get rid of it.
Right.
you were
So-
never going to need it.
I put the old
I'm with
phone
her.
in it. I put the old phone in it. I keep the old phone just in case I'm very clumsy. If something happens to this phone, I would like to have a backup phone.
How many old phones do you still
Just
have?
one.
Okay.
I keep just one.
Kevin has like 6. I'm
Wow.
like, okay.
That's too many.
Yeah, that's a
It's
sickness.
5 too many. It's a sickness.
He wants to properly dispose of them and make sure no one gets the information off
Right.
them. And I'm like,
I have a tablet.
no one cares. You're not CIA. You're not FBI.
He can just
no
wipe
one
it out,
cares.
right? He can just
I don't
reset it.
know.
Yeah, you
I don't
can.
know.
You
Yeah.
can factory set it, and
You
it's
know
all wiped out.
he's not on social media, right? Because
Okay.
he does it like he won't download the app for DoorDash. He just does it like through
a browser.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I'm like,
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
he doesn't do technology.
He's committed.
You know, we should look it up and figure out when Community Credit Union is doing their
Oh, yes.
recycling thing. It's usually around
It's
Earth
com-
Day.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
around
coming
Earth
up.
Day.
I think.
Yeah.
And
I think I did.
I think it's
see-
advertised in the digest.
Is
maybe.
it perfect?
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Because
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
you could convince him to set. We could help him wipe them out and then bring them over to the recycling thing. I have a tablet I need to do that with. Back to this.
You know what?
What?
We went off
The more I drink this,
The more
the
you
more I like it. I'm not
Yeah.
not into the sours, not really into the mixed drinks,
Mm-hmm.
but it's growing on me.
It's growing on me as well.
I'll tell you, at first I wasn't
No,
a
I'm-
huge fan.
No.
But now 3-4 sips in,
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
I think I had to clear out the coffee/bacon
Mm-hmm.
situation from the
breakfast.
palate. This may have not been like my first choice of this brand, but what I love about Roopers is that they open the door for
Yeah.
like, now I know this exists. Now I know that there's definitely like the blue Hawaiian
Yes.
that this company
Yep.
makes. There are things I'm most
You
definitely
have
going to want from
options.
Yeah, and I love that about Roopers. And they're also, Pam mentioned too, like if they don't have it, they will order it for you. They're very good about
Oh, they're
that.
the best.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to pop over and see who's working today, and
Yeah.
maybe I might not get the Midori sour, but I have some ideas about what I want.
And I'm looking up the Midori Sour online, and they suggest for food pairings, salty snacks with this beverage,
Yeah.
spicy food, and
that.
red meat.
Oh, I don't know the red meat part, but the spicy food and the salty snacks I get. It kind of, if you had a salty snack, like tortilla chips and salsa, this would
Yeah.
definitely read like
Yeah.
a margarita.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like a fruity margarita.
And I think what is great about On the Rocks too is they do use the premium liquor. They're not using
Right.
trash.
Yep.
trash liquor.
Top shelf. They're using
Top shelf. That's
sure.
the words we're looking for.
Yeah. So they also have a Cosmo espresso martini.
I was just going to say, didn't you do that? You went and got that
Yes,
for Sherry.
yes.
Yeah.
I asked Jesse on Monday because Sherry over the weekend was asking me about an espresso martini if Roopers carried it, and I'm like, I'm sure they do. They carry everything.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
asking Jesse on Monday, and he said they sure do. So I stopped over at my
Yeah.
Main Street Lewiston location, and what I do now at Roopers is I just show them a picture.
This is what I'm looking for.
I don't tell them what I'm looking for. I'm like, do you have this?
This is what I need.
Don't waste any time.
Right, and they just point me in the right direction.
Yeah.
And,
I should probably do that. One day I went in looking for looking for Ski House. The beer
Yes.
from, I think it's Allagash Ski
Yep.
House. We had tasted
It
it
is.
here. I went in and the guy was like, sure, it's over here. And he brings me over to Ice House, which is what I had said, not Ski House, which is not even remotely.
Ice
It was
House
like a natty daddy
Yeah.
Ice House.
You can get like a 30 pack for $4.
Yeah, and he was like, "That's not." He looked at me and he was like, "That's what you're looking for," and I was like, "No, no, it is not. Help me."
Well, Jesse said he was going to bring in 40s next time.
Yeah.
It's going to be
know.
fun.
Is he
That's gonna
gonna
be
bring in
fun.
paper bags too? We can wrap them up in a paper bag. Really
What-
throwing it back to college.
What do you
there.
think people walking by our studio are going to think when they see us drinking out of a paper bag?
Do we care?
Anything? They won't think anything different.
No. They'll be like, must be Lydia Media.
What's going on at Lydia Media?
Must
Hard
be
times.
Must
Hard
be
times?
a Tuesday.
Where did Roopers go?
Oh boy. Yeah. So you didn't want Ice House. You wanted. Ski
I wanted
House.
Ski House,
Yeah.
and we eventually worked it out and figured out
together.
together. They are very helpful at Roopers,
Yes,
and they're always
they
very
are.
kind.
Yeah.
It's amazing because everyone that I spoken to over there is so knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever gone there and been like, I don't know where this is, or I kind of know what I want, but I'm not sure. They very rarely or ever don't, like, they're not looking around like, I don't know, let me go get someone else. Like
Never.
all of them
They know.
Yeah, they
Like,
have very
yeah.
good stuff, and it's not just one location. Like
Right.
every location
Yeah.
I've gone to, I like the Main
Definitely.
Street one a lot. Sabata Street's great. The only time I've ever gone there, Jesse was there, and then I like the Lisbon Street and Minot Ave locations too. So everybody's really cool. Now I got to go to Oxford.
Yep.
And we're not just saying that.
No.
It's like I walk in now and they expect to see me stick my phone
Hold your
out
phone
with
out.
a photo.
Hey, my baby. Hey, my baby, help me.
Use your words, Mark.
And by the way, folks, you can't get a 30-pack of Ice House for $4. That was a joke and an exaggeration.
It's not real.
Please don't bring this podcast to Roopers and say, well,
news.
Mark said.
Mark doesn't work here.
Yeah, they're not going to care. So that was just a joke.
This makes me want to get my ice maker fixed in my fridge.
You know, you can make ice in your freezer, too.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I do. I would like to have my ice maker fixed so that it would be easier to just.
Right.
Okay, here's a question.
Right,
Do you
because-
think that ice from an ice tray tastes different than
Yes.
ice? Yes.
100%.
So it's not the same. Unless you get the silicone ice trays.
I do have those. I actually have really cool silicone ice trays. I have one that is the Titanic, the ship, and then there's also little icebergs. I go with it. And then I also have some that are their jaws. So they have just fins that stick up out of the water.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
I should bring some in and we'll make,
Those are great.
make some ice.
You know what else you can do?
No.
You can fill your ice trays with the drink that you are currently drinking.
Oh, that's true.
And then,
But if it has enough liquor in it, it won't freeze.
that's true. Well, that's one way to find out. And then you can just.
But you could mix
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You could mix it with water.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
and
yeah.
then
so
you're
it's-
not diluting your drink.
Yeah.
Not as much. Yeah.
Not as much.
Yeah, that's smart, Mark.
I have my moments.
Do I've seen.
This was it. I've met my quota for the month.
You don't have to say anything else smart the rest of the month. I've seen coffee houses that do that for their iced
Yeah,
coffees.
freezing
They'll
coffee.
freeze whatever's left over
Yeah.
from like a pot of
a
coffee.
great idea.
And then they don't water down your iced coffee,
right?
which
So-
if you're like me, you like it as strong as you can get
100%. Yes.
And Sarah drinks her coffee black, too.
I
which
sure
is
do.
weird.
I freeze grapes when if I have some white wine that I haven't chilled yet, I'll throw some
smart.
grapes in because I will not put ice in my wine to chill it.
No.
Can't.
Have you ever seen?
do it.
I have one of these things. It's stainless steel and it's filled with water.
Oh yes.
And you
Yep.
put it in the freezer and then you pop it in the bottle after you take out the cork and it will actually.
Yes.
What's it called when it's not diffusing it? Is it diffusing it? Is that the word they use? Like when
Well,
it.
diffusing is when you're adding flavor of whatever's in
So-
it to the liquid.
Aerating it.
Is
that the right
aerating it too?
word?
Well,
Aerating's what you do to your lawn.
and your wine.
And your
Okay.
wine.
All
I think
right.
it aerates it. So it's like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like when you get those long, skinny ice pops, the green ones that melt.
Yeah.
They make that in the back
Yep.
of your throat too. That's what I felt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it tasted like to me.
Yeah. So, good stuff. Thank you, Roopers.
Yeah, thanks, Roops.
This On the Rocks Midori Sour
Got on
grew
top of
on
us.
us.
Great way to start the day.
Great way to start the day. That's why we love Roopers.
Or start your evening.
They get us
Okay,
off to a
let's be
good start.
real.
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to drink it at 9:30 a.m.
No,
if you don't want
absolutely not.
But you can.
to. You can.
Yeah. So thanks once again to our friends at Roopers Beverage and Redemption and United Piping for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam over there, right over there.
She's that lady there.
Email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat.